We'll begin with a guided meditation period. So find a comfortable posture where you're sitting comfortably as you can, but not too comfortably. And we also have to begin our practice of meditation from the posture, so we have to be able to maintain a firm posture and develop energy from the body to start with. So take a few moments to adjust your legs, your back, your neck, your face. The whole body can become an area for your study at this moment. And bring your attention now to the breath, one point, so tip of the nostrils or the chest perhaps. Find the feeling of the in-breath and out-breath and stick with it at that one spot. And now is the time to drop everything else. It's just an exercise. You don't really have to give up everything in your life, but mentally you're giving up everything at this moment temporarily. So thoughts about other people, good and bad, you like them, you don't like them, can set all of that aside. Thoughts about tomorrow, what you have to do in the week ahead, the work you have to do, the appointments, the places you have to go, things you have to do. At this point, at this moment, you can drop it all. The week that's passed, what's gone on in your life, your family's life, the world, you can drop it all. So you're just sitting here at this moment in time, on your own, coming back to become familiar with your own body and mind as it is right now, bringing up mindfulness, sati, directed to the in and out breath. Together with some goodwill and compassion for yourself as a human being. So as you become more mindful and clearly aware at this time, following the breath with goodwill, you're learning about this body and this mind. And one of the things you come to understand by practicing regularly in this way is that body and mind are slightly different things. They're linked, but they are separate. So the breath at this moment represents the body. We even say when you become more and more mindful of the breath, you become aware of the breath body. So as your awareness of your mind becomes fixed with the breath, you're aware of the breath going into the body and you become more aware of the internal sensations of the body and literally aware of the breath within the body. It's one of the base elements of the body, the Vayu Dhatu. And there is breath all over the body because every cell, every living cell needs oxygen. So as you're settling down, focused on the breath, you become aware of the body through the breath. But you're also becoming aware of the mind that knows the breath. And this quality of knowing is helping to anchor your mind in one place, with the breath. And our biggest challenge as human beings is a mind that goes all over the place, looking, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching, and thinking from one moment to the next. But by anchoring your mind with the breath more and more, you know where your mind is. Right now, it's with the breath. You may have impingements coming up, say like some aches and pains, sensations of heat, cold, sensations of tiredness, feelings of tiredness. All of this associated with the physical body. And then you also have mental experience coming up as you tether your mind to the breath. So you have memories popping in, thoughts about things, maybe based on those memories, triggered by the memory, by association. Or you hear a sound and you start thinking about it. Or you may have some mood of anxiety, agitation based on something that's happened or something that may happen that you're anxious about. And the mind keeps turning to that, away from the breath, getting lost into the world of thoughts. But as you keep returning to the breath, and especially if you practice regularly, you're becoming clear between sorting out the difference between the physical body, the breath, and then the other elements, the solid part of your body, the liquid part, and then the temperature of the body, and the mind that knows and feels, remembers, thinks, is conscious. And this is a vital realization that we develop through meditation, separating between mind and body. And it allows us to free our mind from much stress and suffering quite quickly. So as mindfulness improves, you can allow the body just to be the body. Even if it's uncomfortable or aching, feeling tired, whatever sensations are arising with the body, just allow it to be the body, the physical elements doing their thing. And the breath is just doing its thing, goes in, goes out. And we don't have to form an opinion around the breath, worry about it. Is it too long or short? Too coarse, too refined? We don't have to create some special breath. We're just knowing the breath as it is. But with that knowing comes some tranquility. And the breath helps to bring up tranquility in the body and then in the mind. All the mental formations we're normally caught into following are starting to settle down with the breath. And although fresh thoughts arise, the more mindful we are of the breath, the easier it is to let go. You just come into experience and then cease, fade away. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, boring thoughts, exciting thoughts. They're all gaining equal value as you practice mindfulness. And we don't have to feed them or run after them. You just know them, arising and ceasing. So taking more refuge in the quality of knowing, abiding or dwelling with the knowing of the body, knowing of mental states, but not grasping it either, not getting caught into reactions, but knowing and letting go.